Alright, so we're back with the motorized bicycles. We did get a couple things in the mail, so we're gonna try to deal with the issues on both of these bikes. The main issues we're having is this one doesn't have a throttle at all. The chain needs to be tensioned, both for the engine side and the pedal side. It needs a transmission over here, so we're gonna get that sorted out. And then we're gonna see if we can test this bike out. Also, on this one, we couldn't get any spark last time when we were out, so I did get a couple things in the mail that should help out. So let's get right into it. I have the actual throttle assembly. I did get two of them because that other bike was on the floor with no tires. It could use some of these things. It doesn't have a throttle either. So the kill switch, the actual throttle mechanism itself, right here. On both these two bolts right here. And then the throttle over here. We do have an extra grip. I might be able to use these on the drift track itself since I did get a set. So the only side that we do need is this one over here. So yeah, you'll take these two screws out. Let me do that real quick. Then the other thing that I did get was these two coils. So this is what goes inside of the engine right here. And then this is the box that actually goes to the spark plug. So let's do the throttle first, and then we'll throw a new coil on that bike over there. And then, but first like I said, we'll put the throttle on this one. We'll do the chains, the transmission, and then we'll probably throw another coil on this one, but we're gonna try to attempt to start it this way. See if the coil that already is on there is working. If not, we'll take the next step and then put the coil in and see how it does. So let's get right into it. Now, since we're done with the chain itself, we're gonna start by taking the throttle assembly apart. So grab your extra long
it really was gay
screwdriver. This is the first thing I found, so I don't even know where the drill is. Take that out. Grab the other one. Make sure it has some bolts at the bottom of it. Make sure those stay with you. You don't lose them, because if you try to put another one in, as I say that, I don't know where I put the screw. But if you try to put another one of these bolts in, it won't fit unless you get the exact same size. And it won't tighten as good, so I just keep my fingers on them, or you can take them off. Now, the next thing we'll do is uncoil this. Feed this wire through the bottom right here. Just hold the wire, feed it up. Then you're gonna screw this on here. And then all you gotta do is spin this. I have it right there. And spin that till you get a couple turns in. Then you can just spin the wire itself. Just get it snug on there. You don't want to break anything. So once it's snug, push this through. Then you'll grab the actual grip itself, which I just left over there. So here's the grip. So you'll just feed the wire through here, then slide it back. So look, feed it through the nub, feed it through this hole, then slide it back, and that's it. Then you'll bring it to the throttle itself. Yeah, so it'll sit just like that. So the screw's in the front, and then this is just the action that it's doing when you twist. It'll pull that cable through. So boom, twist, pulls that cable through. So yeah, now you'll grab the top piece, and it has this little screw right here that won't let you go over it. So, or it'll keep it in place, I should say, on the actual handlebar itself. So when it's just like that, you're basically all good. Then we're gonna put the bolts back on the bottom, and then we're gonna thread them just so the bolts don't fall off, and then we'll slide it on the handlebar. That's what I was talking about. So just flip this upside down, and then move this out of the way. You'll see where the grooves are or the holes are, and they line up with the bolts, so you'll just fit the bolts right in there. Just keep it upside down so they don't fall. Then feed the screw in through the bottom. And just give it a couple twists. A couple twists. That with the nut. Now we should just be able to slide this through here, just like that. Put this over here this way, that's where the throttle's gonna be. Now here we are back at the carburetor, and if anybody knows what this is, just let me know. I'm keeping it on for the meantime, but I could just run, oh shit, well, if this was an important part, somebody let me know, and I will just fix it and put it back on. But, I don't know. But like I was saying, just come here to the carburetor, unscrew this right here. How am I gonna get that thing out of there now? And this way, where the hole is, where the actual, like where the deep side is basically. I think that's for the spring or something. Put the spring in, but before just sliding this in first. Let me see if I can fit this. Spring in there. Alright, so yeah, basically you'll run your throttle cable in through here, and then pull it up, and then this spring load over here is basically just gonna stay wide open until I adjust it. So I'm gonna here, we're closed since I adjusted it over there, and we're good to put the carburetor back in. And if I need to adjust the throttle, all I gotta do is either back out this screw or fit it in, so feed it in some more. Yeah, here, like that. Yeah, and pull the throttle. See, it'll open. Yep, and that's how it is. So I'm gonna put the carburetor. Another thing that's been bothering me is this kickstand over here. It's all like loose, and I'm just gonna clean it real quick. Like I said, this will move down here, but not the base itself, just solid now. Another thing that I want to do is look at the coil, which I think is right behind this case over here. Let me try to give you a better look. Right behind this case over here, just following the wires and stuff. So I think it is behind this, so let's pop this off and see what's behind it. It's held on by 2 Phillips screws. Right there. There's those 2 Phillips right there. Right here, one right here, and then one right here, it seems like. So let's take those off. Let's take this off right here. I believe this cap has to come off also then. Right here. I usually try to undo tape instead of cutting it, because you run the risk of actually cutting the wire itself. Like a pinkish wire. See if I can slide this through here. Feed this through here. that through there. Coils cut off. If I had to take a guess, I'd put both of the blacks together. And then the blue and the green together, which I don't know if this is correct, but I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I can't test the bike out anyways. And so luckily I have this set of nuts and bolts I got from Harbor Freight. It has saved me more than once, honestly. So in that there was something that I could use. There was some that'll fit on this screw over here, so just mount that right. Damn, I thought it fit. Did it not fit? So one side fits, but not the other one, huh? Whatever. So I found these longer bolts. In my opinion, so. And we'll just zip tie those wires out of the muffler's way. Alright, so that's basically where we stand with these bikes again. So this one got the throttle cable, it got the new coil, it got the actual throttle grip, it got the transmission, but now the bearings on this back tire seem to be no good. The other one, we still need to put that coil in, but I did it on this first one. Like I said, I don't know if it's wired up right, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same process. They both got new carburetors. They're both about to get new coils. This one's gonna get some new bearings on the back. And then that should. So I just popped up this cover right here. And from what it seems like, it looks like the coil is what the issue is. So I'm gonna take this off, all this good stuff off, leave that ground wire there. And then throw the new coil on, see if it does anything, and then take it for a ride. So alright, so let's give you guys a different point of view. I do have hiccups, so might be a little bit more bouncy than usual.
But it really was gay.
Let me try to tighten this piece up. Alright. Got you guys the chest cam over here. It'd be nice if I could get this one to run, because that way I could just list it already. Because I don't want to keep this one. And this one is holding back our fix and flip challenge, so let's see if we can get it started. We got the new coil in. We still need a new chain on this one. You could hear it. Need a new chain on this one, so after we get the new chain on there, we'll list it for sale. So that was easy. That's all we had time for. I'm still having issues with the rear wheel right here for the other bike, so I have to get that bearing fixed. And as soon as I get that fixed, you know, we'll take that one for a ride. But I do have other things I have to work on my boat. I need to unclog the carburetors again because some of the junk from the gas tank got in them. And then another thing I have to do is put a piston on that blaster. I want to get those things on the road, so I'll probably do this tire first since it's something so simple. I'll do the tire real quick, and then I'll get back to work on the blaster, do the boat since it's an easy fix. Do that, maybe we'll get some videos on the water, and then that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any tips for me or if you enjoyed the video. Thank you.